Hey, I got sent two lists by Morten, and Morten is a player. He's been playing for a while, but he has not had as many games as he'd want. He actually started out at a small tournament that I hosted, was the TO of, and I did I win it? No, I don't think I did. Um, and Morten, he wants to train and he wants to get better at bolt action. So he sent me two lists, and we'll review those lists now. So this is the first one. This is a US reinforced platoon. Now Morten usually plays um, Germans. Now 1527 points. There's something odd with the points going on here. So what's he actually doing? Oh, he's putting a lot of stuff in. Okay, that's why. He's just filling it up with stuff. Now, first thing, 15 order dice. 15 order dice is good. What do you want to cut out then? Well, for Americans, they are really good at skirmish infantry. So what I would do here is I would cut down the officer to inexperience. I would cut a few men out of this unit of infantry because you don't actually need it to be a 10-man unit. For skirmish infantry, you just need around 6 or 7. Um, so you can cut out quite a few men of this unit, making it cheaper, bringing down the cost of your list here towards the 1000 or 1250 points. Both of these units can easily get cut down, as can this one. So skirmish units, do you need 3? Yes, I think 2 or more when you're running skirmish infantry. That's always good. Air Observer is interesting when you're fooling around with Americans because he can fire twice, but I don't have the greatest experience with aeroplanes. They'll either hit my own forces, or they'll not come on, or they will get shot away by enemy flak. So again, that might be something that you can play around with for a few games, figure out whether you can make it work, and then if you can't, cut it out of the list. US Marine squads. US Marines are very, very strong. They are a good push unit. You don't actually need it to be this many men. Right now, he has again a 10-man unit. That is very, very expensive, 161 points. So I would maybe cut this unit down to an 8-man unit. I think a good size for push units of veterans are 7 to 8 men. And I would keep the submachine gun, maybe the pistols and the BARs, and then have the rest be riflemen. Rangers, with Rangers lead the way. These are not necessary at all. You have good skirmish infantry. Stay with those. This is just another expensive skirmish infantry unit. I would cut it out. Machine guns, definitely cut those. I am sorry, they are not worth it. Medium machine guns, because they're fixed, are not actually that useful. Play around with them for a while, figure out what they can and cannot do, and I would end up simply cutting them out of the list. Then we have a medium mortar, that is always good, with a spotter, a sniper, always good. Bazooka, very, very good. You don't actually need the bazooka to be veteran. The sniper being veteran is kind of nice because that will mean that you will win sniper duels, but the bazooka doesn't need to be. You can get away with being regular there. A greyhound regular, I think again this is maybe not worth it. Um, for all you American players who are thinking of buying a greyhound, um, use it first before you buy it, because the problem with the greyhound is that it's open topped. So what I'll do when I face greyhounds is I'll just shoot it twice with rifles and then have it double pinned. It can't do a thing. That's it. And you definitely don't need it to be anything other than regular if you are bringing it. A Sherman 75. The Sherman 75 is actually quite good, but at uh, 232, it's way too expensive. Sorry for the brain fart there. Um, It's way too expensive. Don't buy it, veteran. It's got thin size. It easily catches fire. It's just a vulnerable tank. If you're going to run a Sherman, I think you should run either the cut down version of the 75 at regular, or you should maybe consider trying out the Sherman with the howitzer, because that is pretty good. The M3 half track, it's okay. Has a pintle mounted HMG. It's okay. You don't actually need it for this army at all. I would cut that out as well. The issue here is your infantry is actually quite capable on foot, so you don't want to transport it towards the enemy. So that would be my suggestions for how to cut down this list. A lot of things that I would cut, and some things that I would definitely keep. So, and then we can look at his other list, which is again way too many points. So the order of the day here is what to cut. It's a German reinforced platoon, 1455, 15 order dice. 15 order dice is good. That's where we want to be, but can we cut down on some things? Ooh, Fallschirmjägers, late war Fallschirmjägers, large units, stubborn, with light machine guns, with Panzerfaust. These are definitely not worth it. Absolutely 100% not. These are push units, and with assault rifles, you have so much assault capability, but they're just veterans. They're not worth 210 points. So I would definitely not use these two. Medic, well, yeah. If you're bringing your Death Star infantry here, then you're going to need the medic, because I'm going to shoot you everything I can. He even brings further three squads of Fallschirmjägers. These are more support Fallschirmjägers, but they're still veterans, and they're very, very, very expensive. This is one of the main problems with the German army, isn't it? That when you have infantry, when you have good units, they're quite often very, very expensive. They are not worth it. Sorry. Light mortar, veteran, nope. Don't run it veteran. There's no reason to. You can get away with inexperienced. It becomes more survivable, yes, but you don't need it. Sniper veteran, okay. Flamethrower veteran, okay. Panzerschreck veteran, that is too expensive. That is 104 points for 2 men. 2. Not worth it. Look at the bazooka for the Americans. Not worth it. The Nebelwerfer, that is worth it. That will pull its weight. The 222, that is also worth it. Although it is still open-topped, it's cheaper than the, isn't it? The Greyhound, yes, it is. So that is worth it. The Stuck 3, I would change this out for a Panzer 3, the new Darker Panzer, G, I think it is, with the twin coaxial machine guns, and a Kettenkrad to transport the flamethrower or the Panzerschreck. Yeah, a lot of the infantry I would cut out and exchange that for some regulars or inexperienced Volkssturm or something. There's just too much, way too overtooled, way too expensive infantry, way too many assault rifles. So Morten, that would be my suggestion. I think of these two lists, the American one was definitely the most competitive one. Lots of stuff I would change out in this German one. Cheers.